just arrived in Zurich city center after a 20-minute train, and we're going to drop off our luggage now. We came to this brunch place near the hotel for our first meal of the day. We got an avocado chickpea toast and it is so huge. Also, I was craving some scones. We are just strolling around Zurich city center and did some shopping while waiting for our rooms to be ready. There are actually quite a lot of Swiss brands that I do not recognize. Finally got ready at about 3 p.m. and we're going to hit all the tourist spots. Asian girls and their umbrella. Our first stop is Lindenhof. The view up here is very scenic. It is also where the opening scene of Crash Landing on You was filmed. And then we just stroll around the old town. And of course, gotta check out some Swiss chocolate. Our second stop is St. Peter's Church. The architecture of the church with the hilly streets and Swiss flag is just iconic. Then we walked along the water and enjoyed the breeze for a little bit. After all the walking, we are a little bit hungry, so we're going to have an early dinner at this French restaurant. We have some sourdough bread with truffle sauce. Then we got 2 appetizers and a main to share. We got escargot, beef tartare, and a lamb rack. Honestly, I think the food in Switzerland is kind of mediocre and quite pricey compared to the rest of Europe. But I think they're just comparable to American prices. Our final stop today is ETH Zurich. The campus is located on top of the hill where we can see the whole of Zurich city. We took the tram that sends people up and down the hill. It is actually really cool, kind of like Harry Potter, it just goes right out of a normal building. Of traveling in Europe. Good morning! Of course, me being me, I'm walking to a coffee shop to get our morning coffee. I think it's like a world champion for latte art or roasting the beans, I'm not sure. So let's check it out. So this coffee shop actually have a few locations in the city. The one closest to us is right at the entrance of a department store. They have a variety of beans with different flavor profiles to choose from for both drinks and coffee beans. Now we are en route to Lucerne. Also got a salad for the ride. Lucerne is a pretty small town with river roofs running in the middle, and most of the attractions are along the river. First, we have the Chapel Bridge. It is a wooden footbridge built in the 14th century and part of the city's original fortifications. is considered to be Europe's oldest covered bridge. This church was built in the 17th century with Baroque-style architecture and exquisite paintings. Some bread for our trip. After Lucerne, we are now continuing our trip going towards Interlaken. And of course, we got some food to enjoy the ride with scenic views. So usually it would just be a direct train going through Brienz about 2 hours. But since there was a thunderstorm last night, the tracks are all damaged. So we have to take a detour north towards Bern with a transit and back southeast to Interlaken. It's almost like a full circle back. But anyways, with food and a nice seat, plus the view was really picturesque, I have got no complaints. Just dropping off our luggage and freshen up for a bit. Interlaken, as its name suggests, is a town between two lakes, Lake Bern and Lake Thun, and also central to most of the smaller towns nearby. From the train station in Interlaken, we are going towards the town of Thun now. The view is just so serene with blue skies and turquoise lake. Thun to me is a much quieter town and not as touristy. We visited Thun Castle. It's a short but steep walk up the hill with lots of stairs. But on top of the hill, we can overlook the whole town. After visiting the castle, we had some time to kill, so we just walked around exploring the town for a bit. Traveling in Europe in the summer without gelato is not complete. So here's my tiramisu gelato. We are now boarding the cruise to go back. It is the signature sunset ride and the ticket is included if you get the SBB Saver Day Pass, which is what we got. Lake Thun stretches over 17 kilometers and is surrounded by picturesque villages and majestic mountains. On the left, or rather the north of the lake, is mostly hills with iconic houses scattered across the slopes and lakeside towns. This is the Oberhofen Castle, which dates back to the 13th century. Now on the right, we see the majestic Swiss Alps rise dramatically against the sky. The snow-capped peaks provide a really stunning backdrop, showcasing the natural beauty of the region. The panorama is truly breathtaking. The cruise ride is a lot slower than the train, but I highly recommend if you have the time. The contrast between the serene lake, the historical architecture, and the rugged mountains create a unique visual experience that truly captures the essence of Switzerland. I am at Spiers now. We just got off the ferry and now we're walking towards the train station. Spiers is where you can get the iconic backdrop, capturing the lake, the villages, and the mountains. We took some really nice golden hour pictures by the hill and took the train back to Interlaken. We are having some breakfast at the hotel. I think most accommodations in the area have breakfast included because there isn't much food options around anyway. My mini tip for maintaining a good diet when traveling is by ensuring that there's enough carbs, protein with lots of fruits and veggie in every single meal. Good morning from Interlaken. We just finished breakfast and it's finally getting cooler today. It's about 21 degrees right now. Very chilly. Honestly, I think a lot of people have a misconception that groceries in Switzerland is very pricey, but I think they're just about the same as compared to Toronto. What I really like is that they have so many good, healthy options to choose from. This is the main strip of Interlaken. This strip is very iconic of Switzerland with lots of watches and chocolate shops. We stopped by a few and got some souvenirs. That's all for now, and next video will be at Grindelwald.